Hi guys, I'm going to be carving this design onto this 1/4 inch piece of cherry. Alright, I'm now going to use the Dremel 107 while I'm holding this with one hand to engrave. By the way, I'm using the Dremel Lite just because I don't have a plug out here and it's really easy to do detail work. Alright, I have a bunch of dots. I'm going to reference that to this, draw it out. It would be a lot easier if I glued it, but for now I'll just try and figure it out. Alright, I'm pretty confident with that drawing. I'm going to stick with the 107. For the Dremel Lite, I'm putting it at the 3rd setting. If you're using a normal Dremel, I'd say just around 20,000 RPM. Alright, I have it carved out. I went, if you can see, about the depth of this ball at the end, and tried to keep it fairly uniform. I'm going to go in now with the 84922, and this won't be carving, this is just a grinding stone, but I'll use that to flatten out these rough parts in the center for these larger crevices. I'm now going to use 220 grit sandpaper to get these little bits of wood off and make it flat. Here's the fun part. We're going to use a little bit of brown paint, and we're going to fill in all of these grooves. Trying not to leave pockets of paint in these grooves, just enough to cover them. Alright, pretty happy with that. So now we're going to wait till it dries, and we'll come back with the sandpaper and take off this top layer. So it's been drying for a couple days. Now I'm going to sand off the paint on the top. Alright guys, so it's sanded down. I switched to my 8220 Dremel. I'm going to use a tile cutting bit to cut the outline around the giraffe. 20,000 RPM. Okay, I'm switching over to the sanding drum. It's 60 grit. I'm gonna go at 12,000 RPM. Okay. I have the outline pretty good, so I'm going to stick with the sanding drum and start to bevel the outside of this. Okay, I'm happy with that bevel for now. So I'm gonna go in with 220 grit sandpaper and just finish rounding off these edges. All right guys, here we have it. I sanded it down as much as I want it, it's super smooth. We're gonna oil it now with a little bit of lemon oil. Alright, it's all oiled. I added a little too much, so I'm gonna wipe off some of the excess, try and get it out of these grooves, and then let it set in overnight. Alright everyone, here's the final product. As you can see, the oil's all set in. Cherry has a beautiful grain and color. And I think this will make a nice gift. If you chose to follow along and make one for yourself, please let me know, I'd love to see it. And thank you for watching.